Hello friends, I welcome you all to this video. Here I'll be again solving one problem. I'll be using while loop to solve this problem. So the problem is that let's say a ball is thrown with certain velocity u at an angle theta, and I wanted to know what will be the different coordinates of this ball. That means what will be the height of this ball as x changes. So here if you look, the important thing is x can go up to the range of the projectile. And what is the range of projectile? It is given by u square sine 2 theta divided by g. Now the next thing is to find out, divide this particular range or x in number of parts. And let's say this is my length, just I'm explaining you. So I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nodes at equal spacing. So these 5 nodes will divide this particular line into 4 equal parts. So if one part is dx, then if n is the number of nodes, then dx, that is the spacing between these individual node, if the length of line is L, will going to be L by n minus 1. Okay, and if you want to create the x, that is how much this is. So if it is x is equal to 0, then next will be x is equal to dx. Then next will be x is equal to 2 dx, and this will be x is equal to 3 dx, and this will be 4 dx. So 5 nodes, the loop is running 5 times. So I can say that I0 while I is less than how much? N. N, do what? What I have to do now? I have to get the value of x. So what will be x? It will be I into dx. And then I'll increase this. So in this way I can perform this task. So let us come to a problem. Here I have done something for you. So let's say initially x was 0, and then the length of the line is 1.0. The number of nodes, let's say I'm taking 5, and dx then will be equal to L by n minus 1. So this is what your dx will be. Now while, so what is I is missing here. So int I is equal to 0. So while this I is less than n, what I have to do? I have to evaluate x. So x will be equal to I into dx. Then what else I have to do? I have to print this x. So printf so what I have printed here is, first when I is equal to 0, the x will be printed, then I is equal to 1, then x will be printed, and so on. So let us restrict the digits after decimal to 2 only, and let us run it. So you can see the program has moved to infinity, and only reason now you know is that we have not incremented I. So let us do it. So I plus plus. Now you can see when I'm dividing it into 4 equal parts, so 5 nodes will be there. So when x is equal to 0, so when I is equal to 0, x is 0. When I is 1, x is 0.25. When I is 2, x is 0.5, and so on. Okay, so now you know how to start the problem of this. So you have to divide this range R into n equal parts. So first thing first, you will be evaluating the range. This first step. Second step is you will be, based on this and the number of nodes you want to create in between, you will be creating range ho gaya, and then you will be evaluating dx. Okay, once this is known to you, then you will be moving inside a loop where you will be doing what? You will be doing this. So while I is less than n, I already should be 0. Then you will be doing what? First you will be evaluating I, Once this is evaluated, then you will be evaluating y based on some function which is depending on r, which is depending on u, which is depending on theta, which is depending on x, and then you will be printing x and y. That's it. The program is over. So for this method, you should be known that y, it is the y coordinate of this particular projectile, is given by x tan theta minus half g x by u cos theta, and that is whole square. So let us start solving the problem. So in the problem, user will give. Okay, so let's take u here itself as 1.5. Okay, now theta also will be given by user. So let's say theta, theta, that is equal to 30. I'm taking 30 degrees. Okay, and number of nodes in between, uh, in the range, let's say I'm taking, let's say 11 nodes. Okay, then the user should evaluate what is the range first. So float range is equal to what? It is u square, so power of u square into sine of 2 theta. Now you have to be very cautious in this step. Why? I'll let you know once I complete this. By u square sine square theta by g, not 2g. It is simply g. So now remember, this sine, cos, all the trigonometric functions, they accept theta in radian. So you have to convert this theta into radian. So theta will be theta times pi divided by 180. Let us define pi here. Pi is 3.14. Okay, now you know. So once again I'll be starting. First you have declared and initialized u, then also the theta, then the number of nodes you require in the range, then you have converted that theta into radians, then you have declared that range and then evaluated that range. Then what you are doing is you are declaring that spacing dx and then you are evaluating that. So this will be r divided by n minus 1. Once that has been done, our 90% of the work is over because the program is saying we just have to now evaluate y after x. So y is equal to x into tan of theta minus half. So you should be very cautious. So it is 1.0 by 2 because if I write 1 by 2 it becomes 0, so remaining everything will become 0. So this times g. So g has to be defined. So let's say hash define g as 9.81. Okay, so it is x tan theta minus half times g times power of what? It was x upon u cos theta, x upon u cos theta whole square. So it is x upon u cos theta, and then the square of it. Okay, so that's it. So now you know why. Once you know why, what you can do is you can write what is after tab. Let's say I will be first writing this as x, then again giving tab, and then writing 0.3, let's say f. So x will come and then y will come. So let me also write printf and then x, give some tab, then y, and give some tab, and then I will be there in the beginning. So I give some tab. Okay, so this spacing can be adjusted later on. So that's not a very big deal. This is just the header I am trying to create here. So printf then new line, and copy this and bring at the end also so that it looks like a table. So let us run it, run the program and see what the problem is. So now it is saying that x is undeclared. So we have to declare x. Okay, let us declare x. So let's say it is x. Okay, so now we have declared x also. Let's say what else has not been declared, y. Okay, let us declare y also. Now you can see that as x changes, you can see how y is changing. So if you want more precision, what you can do is you can increase it from here. So let's say it is 3 only and I am increasing it to 4. Oh, not 4, 4. So now you can see that with every passing x, how this y is varying. So when h is maximum, sorry, what? When somewhere in the middle, that is in the middle of the range, so this h will be maximum. So this is the maximum value. So you can see this is symmetric, more or less symmetric about that particular value. So in this way, we can solve this complex problem. So in this particular lecture, you have learned that how to solve problem related to physics using while loop. So in this lecture, till this point only, thank you very much for watching it.